The Vrecken hunting party moved silently through the dense forest, their scaled bodies blending perfectly with the shadows. They had tracked the human settlement for 3 cycles, observing the creatures with growing confidence. These bipeds seemed soft, lacking natural armor or claws, with dull teeth and fragile limbs. Perfect prey. Commander Grek clicked his mandibles in anticipation. His species had conquered 12 worlds already, each time following the same efficient pattern. Identify the dominant species, assess their threat level, and if suitable, begin the hunt. The hunt served both as sport and as the first phase of invasion, culling the strongest members before the main fleet arrived. The humans appear to lack even basic awareness of their surroundings. Grek's second-in-command, Trax, noted through their neural link. They rely on primitive tools and gather in vulnerable clusters. Grek flexed his primary hunting claw. We strike at dawn. Remember, take trophies from the strongest ones. The 7 Vrecken hunters settled into their hiding spots, their biosensors monitoring the human camp. According to their intel, humans were a young species, barely spacefaring, who had established this outpost on the frontier world designated TR 592. The main fleet would arrive in 30 cycles to begin full colonization. Dawn broke with a crimson streak across the alien sky. The hunters activated their camouflage fields and moved in. But something was wrong. The perimeter sensors they'd carefully avoided the previous day now seemed to have multiplied and changed position. Grek paused, mandibles twitching in confusion. Their reconnaissance had shown no evidence of such adaptive technology. Movement. Trax alerted, just as the ground beneath him erupted. A hidden trap, simple but effective, sent Trax plummeting into a concealed pit lined with sharpened stakes. The Vrecken's death cry alerted the others, but it was too late. The element of surprise was lost. Defensive positions. Grek ordered, but 2 more hunters fell in quick succession. One to a nearly invisible wire that triggered a swinging log trap, another to what appeared to be a simple pressure plate that launched poisoned darts. These weren't the actions of prey. These were the tactics of predators. From the tree line stepped a human, smaller than Grek had anticipated, holding what appeared to be a primitive projectile weapon. More humans emerged from hiding spots the Vreckens had completely missed. They knew we were here. Grek realized with shock they'd been watching us watching them. The lead human, a weathered male called Jack by the others, approached without fear. "You're not the first to hunt humans," he called out in a voice translated by Grek's neural implant. "You won't be the last to regret it." Grek fired his plasma weapon, but Jack rolled with surprising speed, returning fire with his primitive gun. The projectile somehow penetrated Grek's advanced armor, causing searing pain. The remaining Vreckens scattered, but the humans had surrounded them completely. "What are you?" Grek demanded, clutching his wound. Jack smiled, and for the first time, Grek noticed the human's teeth, flat except for 4 sharp canines, an omnivore's mouth, but with distinct predatory features. "Or what happens when prey evolves to become the ultimate predator," Jack explained, circling Grek like a hunter assessing a kill. "Our ancestors were persistent hunters who could track prey for days, exhausting them before moving in for the kill. We lack claws, so we fashioned knives. We lack speed, so we invented traps. We lack strength, so we developed tactics." Another human, Ava, stepped forward. "Your species hunts for sport," she said, disgust evident in her voice. "We hunt to survive." Grek's remaining hunters were efficiently captured or killed as he watched in disbelief. These soft creatures had outmatched his elite team using nothing more than simple tools and superior strategy. "Your main fleet is coming," Jack stated rather than asked. "How many cycles?" Grek remained silent, but Ava held up a device that had decoded their neural communications. 30 cycles, she read. "Plenty of time." "Time for what?" Grek demanded. "To prepare the welcome party," Jack replied. "To show your fleet what happens when you hunt the wrong species." Grek struggled to understand. "You are primitive. You have only just reached space." Jack laughed. "That's what they all think. Our official first contact was designed that way, showing just enough technology to seem non-threatening. In reality, we've had deep space capabilities for generations." "Then why hide on frontier worlds?" Grek asked. We're not hiding, Ava explained. These are our testing grounds, places where we can perfect our defensive systems against species like yours. Think of it as an early warning network. The realization hit Greg like a physical blow. You wanted us to find you. Jack nodded. Every predator species that's discovered humanity has made the same mistake. Assuming we're prey because we don't have natural weapons, they never realize that our greatest weapon is this. He tapped his temple. Adaptability and foresight. Greg was escorted to a concealed human facility buried beneath the primitive settlement. There he saw technology far beyond Vrekan capabilities, ships designed for stealth and speed, weapons that could destabilize stars, and communication arrays that suggested a vastly larger human presence across the galaxy than anyone had suspected. Your main fleet will be met by our defense forces, Jack explained. They'll be given a choice: retreat permanently or face extinction. We prefer peaceful coexistence, but we've learned to speak a language all predatory species understand. As the human ship carrying the warning approached the incoming Vrekan fleet, Greg finally understood the truth that would soon change his civilization forever. In the great cosmic food chain, humans were not the prey they appeared to be. They were apex predators disguised as sheep, an evolutionary strategy so unexpected that species across the galaxy kept falling for it. And the Vrekans had just become the latest to learn this deadly lesson.